What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bootleg Studios of Rant Roller Sports. Please like, share, and subscribe. Uh, I'm bringing you content in a different kind of way. It's bootlegish. We on the way up, but take this ride with us from the beginning. Anyway, this is part two of the greatest white team ever assembled. And what I had to do for a recap is use the Seattle Supersonics and put them in as an expansion team. Take everybody off that original 96 Supersonic team and replace them with what I felt were the 12 best white players available on NBA 2K21. So-called white players. This is by no means, excuse me, a racist video or a race baiting video. It's just one done for fun. I play around and like to do a lot of different scenarios when I'm playing these games. So this is one I imagined. I also wanted to highlight some so-called white legends because the game, is dominated by quote-unquote African-American or black ball players. Or now mixed ball players, a la Blake Griffin, Jason Kidd, certain guys like that have come through. But anyway, this team assembled now has gone 78-4 in the regular season. And what you are watching now is the first round of the NBA playoffs and them going up against the Sacramento Kings, who have acquired Draymond Green. They lead the series 1-0, that being the Seattle Supersonics, the greatest white team. And right now they're up 12 points in the fourth quarter. And when the game is over, I'll take you back to some of the stats. Some of the things you might be curious about what went on with the team during the regular season. They went an amazing 40-1 at home. The team averaged over 133 points per game. But they had nobody average 20. Everybody was 19, 18, 17 points. But we had 6 guys average double figures. A couple other noteworthy things to mention. This team is being coached by George Karl. Why is that significant? Because in the 2K series, coaching does actually matter. Their play sets, his coaching preferences come into play as well. So you have to keep that in mind when watching this. That you're basically watching a style of play that Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, Def Left Shrimp, Hershey Hawkins, and company, Nate McMillan, were running in the mid-90s. So this is not going to run like an 86 Celtics offense or a 72 Laker offense. There's a great Bob Cousy checking in for Stockton. A lot of you guys wonder why I left Pistol Pete off of this list. Championship pedigree. I know it's not everything, but when you have a talent of that say equal, like John Havlicek, and he has like 5 or 6 rings, I have to go Havlicek. The great Pistol Pete Maravich, his greatness is really combined of his college career and his pro career, because he never won an NBA MVP. Steve Nash is a 2-time winner. So Steve Nash has to go over Pistol Pete. Just if you guys are curious in my selection, John Stockton. Am I going to put Pistol Pete Maravich over John Stockton? The all-time NBA assist leader and steal leader? Can't do it. And I also needed bigs. So Walton had to be, there. Dirk. You might say I could have put him over Chris Mullin, but I favorite Chris Mullin because that's who I grew up watching. So that was just a matter of a little bit of favoritism for my era. My favorite team of all time is the 92 Dream Team. Although I'm a lifelong Laker fan, people who follow the channel know that Magic Johnson and the Lakers got me to watching basketball. And that's why I made a video about Bird in the first place, Larry Bird Reverse Discrimination, because he was our greatest rival. And you cannot have a measure of greatness in this world of duality without having a great rival or opposition, like Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. Or the Yankees and the Red Sox.
There's the three. Given that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 for the floor. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half.
As you can see, our Seattle squad is handling these young Sacramento Kings rather easily. They're really outgunned. They have a young, good point guard, De'Aaron Fox, on the come up. Harrison Barnes is a part of the team. And like I said earlier, they acquired Draymond Green, but it's not enough, obviously, to deal with this loaded squad here. There's a steal by Bird. Bird in the post, double team, back out to Havlicek for 3. It's off. Some of you guys commented in my Larry Bird's 86 Celtics versus the Milwaukee Bucks video that, it's not a real definition of the 86 Celtics offense. Listen, you guys, it's not going to be a perfect replica of human souls. You have to remember that this is a computer program and there's a whole bunch of variables running at the same time in this program. Like I said, I just gave you a variable earlier about George Karl and his 96 Sonics coaching style and what he favored play calling wise and what positions he favored offensively, which is obviously point guard. Gary Payton was the leading scorer of those teams. So John Stockton, as a result, takes a lot more shots in this offense than he would traditionally in his Utah Jazz pick and roll offense.
And that's good as he hits both shots. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead. No question, BA. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
One of the issues, quite frankly, to stay on the race topic a little bit, is that Larry Bird got in a little bit of hot water for a quote he made while president of the Indiana Pacers, saying that the NBA needed more American white stars, which is true. The issue is the NBA is going international, going overseas, looking for players and putting coaches in place and scouts in place, looking for foreigners. But the American public connects best with American players. That's just a fact. Stephen A. Smith got in hot water for saying that about a Japanese star in Major League Baseball and had to go on an apology tour for it. But I'm not sponsored by ESPN, so I don't have to I don't have to peddle fake apologies to you. Big Papi was an anomaly because he finally learned English and had a great personality. So he connected, plus his greatness and bringing championships to the Boston Red Sox didn't hurt him either. Luka Doncic is great, so is the Joker, the center of the Denver Nuggets. But can they connect with the American audience remains to be seen at a really superstar level. But America likes to give you this race narratives like, you know, white players are unathletic and smart, and black players are athletic, born athletically smart, and don't have the same level of IQ. This is the nonsense they want to keep feeding you. But anyway, the Sonics wrap it up here, easily beating this young Sacramento team. Let's see if they show you some highlights. There was Bill Russell. There was Rick Barry with a 3. Dirk with a block shot. Rick Barry with a block shot. Okay. All right, guys. Let's look at the box score real quick. Larry Bird had 29 points and 9 boards. All right. Let's look at the Larry highlights here. There's a steal there. Rebounds, a 3-point shot. Larry Legend doing what he does. Now, the offense doesn't run through him, which is why his assist numbers are not really that high when they actually play the games. When it's simulated, they go back to normal. But when they actually play the games, his assists are not that high because Stockton and the other point guards like Cousy are dominating the ball. Cousy had 18 points, 6 boards, 3 assists off the bench. Wow, 18 points in 15 minutes. Stockton had 17 points, 8 assists. Dirk had 10 points, 13 boards. All right, but didn't shoot the ball particularly well, going 5 of 16. Let's look at the 3-point shooting. Bird shot 18 threes. Wow, he was unleashed, but only made 7 of them. Havlicek shot up 8 threes. Stockton shot 6 threes. When you seen John Stockton shoot up 6 threes, folks? But here it is. There's the win. All right, so I'll see you guys next time. All right, this has been Rant Roller Sports, the greatest white team ever, part 2. They were up 2 games to nothing in the first round of NBA playoffs against the Sacramento Kings. Rant Roller Sports out.